support you. Shema Yashra'Allah Yahweh Israel, our Lord is one Lord. Deuteronomy 6:4. Now we said our Father in Paleo Hebrew. All right. Abanawa. Shabbat Shamayim. Kadash. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakuta. Tabaa. Ratazaka. Ayah. Aisha. Rataza. Kawa. Ayah. Mashamayim. Katalanawa. Nakam. Kabayam. Masalaknawa. Kawawatnawa. Masalaknawa. Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Come, everybody can be seated. Get right into it, man. Open up your books to Exodus chapter 12. Today is a mighty day, right? Everybody looking lovely out here in their garments and their dresses. Everybody's looking beautiful, right? Looking like kings and queens and princes. Well, not queens, but princesses. All right? All right, all praises to the Most High, man. Start off at Exodus chapter 12, man. Today is a mighty day because today is the day of the Lord's Passover, right? We all know that this day is more powerful than any other feast days that we have, right? This way, like Day of Atonement, you know, feast of first fruits, right? Tabernacles, right? Passover is the most important day. Why? Because the Most High had a son, right? Give his life for us, right? And we know that the Most High, H.O.I, he is our Passover, right? So he died for our sins, man. That's why today is a mighty day, man. Right? And it's also because of what? Go ahead, Roger.
He delivered us out of captivity, and he destroyed our enemies.
That's right, man. That's what we're going to go over today, right? You can start off at Exodus chapter 12, 49.
We're going to the book of Exodus, the 12th chapter, in the first verse. When everybody got it, say Khan. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, And the 10th day of this month they shall take them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
So like I was saying, man, that lamb is who? Yahweh, right? So let's go to John, the book of John, chapter 1, verse 29.
The book of John, chapter 1 and verse 29. When everybody got it, say Con.
That's what?
St. John, the
St.
first
John.
chapter, 29th verse.
Con.
Con. This is the book of St. John, chapter 1 and verse 29, and it reads, The next day John seeth H.O.I coming unto him, and said, Behold, the Lamb of the Most High, which taketh away the sin of the world.
Behold who?
H.O.I, Salaki. Behold, the Lamb of the Most High, which taketh away the sin of the world.
Right, the lamb is the H.O.I, man. Con?
Con.
Right, he does what? He takes away the sin of who, though?
Yashua.
That's right, right? Yashua, man, the world of Israel, man. Right? Because those other people, they don't really have the same responsibility as us as keeping these commandments, right? Right? They wasn't given this covenant and this promise, man. You know, we're the only nation of people that have this promise. Right? And we're the only nation of people that Christ came back to save. Let's go back to Exodus 12. Start off at 4.
Exodus 12 and verse 4. When everybody have it, say Con. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 4, and it reads, And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb.
Right, so back then everybody had a household, right, and everybody was eating the lamb for their house, right, coming together, right, getting the lamb, putting it in the oven, not the oven, but on the fire and roasting it, right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Right, so the people that couldn't afford lamb, because lamb could be expensive for some of those people, they were able to get a goat, right? But that lamb or that goat had to be a male without blemish, just like who? Right, that Yahushua was that male without blemish, man. Right? Born without sin, right? And just like these lambs that we about to partake in, we have to find one that's without blemish. But because we're living in captivity, you can't really sweat it sometimes, you know? Anybody in here have a farm? Right? So sometimes we gotta go buy a lamb from the store, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's because we're in captivity. So we can't really sweat that we don't have a farm to get our own lamb from, man. Anybody in here have land that y'all own? You know what I'm saying? You got land? Well, you gotta get some lamb on that thing, right?
It's out of Mexico.
Right. Go get that land, put some lamb on there, man. You got a business popping, man. And you can feed all of Israel, man. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. Keep going, man.
All right, verse 6, Exodus chapter 12 and verse 6. And ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
Come, keep going.
And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper doorposts of the house, wherein they shall eat it.
Come. So you see that my lovely wife, she put an example of the blood that they was put on the side of the doors, right, to keep the destroyer from coming in our house. Right, so that's an example of it. I mean, we in an apartment building, so we can't be putting blood. But we gonna what? We gonna do what? Rehearse the righteous acts. All right, keep going.
Verse 7. Verse 7. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts, on the upper doorposts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it.
Go ahead.
And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it.
Right. And what does that bitterness represent, man? Who got the answer to that? I know you know about it, Julie. Where you got Wi-Fi?
Captivity.
Captivity, right? It's going to Exodus 1 and 13. What else? Who else got an answer? Anybody else? Before we read it, Exodus 1:13. Go ahead.
Just the what H.O.I had to go through
Okay.
when he was crucified.
Right. That was rigor too, man. Yeah. Right. Let's read that.
Con, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 13, and it reads, "The Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor."
Right. To serve with rigor, man. And guess what's happening? A lot of us go through that now, man. Right. We're working every day, 10-hour, 12-hour, 14-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts. Right. Living check to check. Some people not getting paid what they supposed to be getting paid, right? Some people are just working all week and the company forget to give you their paycheck. That happens, right?
Yeah, all the time.
You're working all week, right? Right, and they just give you just a little bit of money, man. Right? That's rigor, right? But the rigor that they were going through is nothing compared. What we're going through now is nothing compared to what they were going through in the land of Egypt, right? What about during slavery, though? Right? When we was building the master's house for nothing.
Nothing. Free.
Coming back with what, like almost 100 pounds, 200, 300 pounds of cotton. And if they say it wasn't enough, we still get beat, right? We still have to go out there and get the cotton, right? We was whipped in chains, right? Beaten with our backs broken in, right? Working till we didn't have, till our bones was grinding, man. That's serving with rigor, right? Let's go, man. Keep going.
Verse 14, "And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the fields."
See what I'm saying? All manner of service in the field, man. That's what we doing till this day, right? Minimum wage was out here, what, $14, $15? In certain states, man, it's like $8, $7. You know what I'm saying? That's just out here in California. It's because of the amount it costs to live out here.
Living expense,
It's $15. You know what I'm saying? But you working just to pay your bills, man, and die, man. That's what Esau wants you to do, right?
That's it.
So we got to get out of this mindset of thinking that we're not in captivity, right? You know what I'm saying? These people, they think that they make a certain amount of money, they make 6 figures, and they feel like they're better than the regular person, right? You know, you can't tell them that they in captivity, man. They got their beds, they got their house. Yeah. You know, you can't tell them that they in captivity, man. Everybody is suffering in some sort of way, man. Whether we know it or not, man. Even us in this room, man, we could be shalawaming with the biggest smile on